Juju Watkins ignores CaitlinClark and Angel Reese to credit her idol instead for WNBA's recent growth. She's carrying the torch in only her second year of college. She's making and breaking records. She's already drawing comparisons to basketball greats, and she's still a few years from a pro career. But who does Juju Watkins look up to? The USC superstar has continued the momentum that CaitlinClark and Angel Reese's rivalry started in the NCAA. While they carried it to the WNBA and brought with them insane popularity, Juju is looking at the bigger picture. While the women of Troy had a hot start to the 2024-25 season thanks to their chief point getter, Watkins spoke with Forbes about her rise to fame. As the all-time leading scorer among Division I freshmen last season, Juju is looking at a great future in the WNBA, which is on its own rise. When asked about the league's burst in popularity and success, she wouldn't solely place credit on CaitlinClark or Angel Reese's name. "Yeah, I'm a big Aya Wilson fan," she said, pretty much implying her idol and the reigning MVP deserves credit for the W's success. If that wasn't clear enough, she gushed about how much she looks up to Aya. "So I'm more of a player person, not really teams. But, I love my LA Sparks being from LA. But I'm a big Aya fan. Just the way she's so dominant on the floor is really inspiring." When she finally brought up the WNBA's growth, it was to reveal how much she's excited to be a part of it somewhere in the future. And just to see the growth in women's basketball, it's something to really look forward to as I continue this journey. "My goal is just to continue to push the game forward and play to the best of my abilities." The admiration is mutual between Aya and Juju, as seen in multiple interactions recently, like the ESPYs. No mentions of CaitlinClark and Angel Reese, who were her rivals when she led USC to its first Elite Eight appearance in 30 years. Interestingly, the CC comparisons aren't lost on her. Juju Watkins responds to comparisons. Juju Watkins is the new phenomenon in the NCAA whose scoring prowess is drawing comparison to NBA greats. While most see a Carmelo Anthony in her, Melo himself compared her to the GOAT because of her potential in the WNBA. But her presence in women's basketball in particular feels like the continuity of the CaitlinClark effect. State Farm recognized it when they signed Watkins to the same deal they had with Clark at Iowa. After announcing her new sponsorship, Watkins acknowledged the comparisons to CC and said, "I would say I just do my best to be myself and play my way." With the comparisons come pressure, but Watkins is great at handling it. "I don't really think too much about the comparisons or the pressure, but I would say I just go out there and try to have fun, do what I do, and continue to work hard. I think that's my mentality always." She's already on a clear trajectory for greatness. For now, Juju Watkins has a balancing act to maintain while keeping the women of Troy in championship contention. 1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1. Juju Watkins skips the obvious and picks unexpected celebrity for a dream dinner. It's been over a month since the WNBA season ended, but in the NCAA we are now seeing players vying for a chance to enter the league in the next draft or in the years to come. There's still a long way to go this season, and a lot could happen before and after March Madness, but one thing seems certain. Paige Bueckers is a lock for the #1 pick, while Juju Watkins stands out as the player with the most potential and is the favorite of several former NBA players to surpass even CaitlinClark's numbers in college. Watkins' celebrity pick as her Thanksgiving guest. Juju Watkins' fame has already reached new heights with a 6-episode docuseries on the rise. Juju Watkins airing on NBC and Peacock. Produced by LeBron James' company, Clutch Sports, along with Uninterrupted and 4.440, the series gives fans an inside look at the USC guard's life on and off the court. But a recent revelation also gave us a glimpse into which celebrity Watkins would choose to have Thanksgiving dinner with. Surprisingly, her choice wasn't a basketball player or a fellow young star, but an older actor. Many might expect her to pick a basketball icon like LeBron, Durant, or Curry, or even a rising Hollywood star, but her answer was Will Ferrell. A comedic genius, Ferrell is beloved by many, and I'd agree that he'd be a fun dinner guest. However, it's surprising that she would choose him over other basketball legends. However, considering her new docuseries, she's probably already shared a meal with LeBron, making him an unlikely choice. It seems Watkins is a real fan of Farrell's, so don't be surprised if he shows up at a USC game soon, much like Snoop Dogg did this past weekend. The 19-year-old phenom showed off her all-around talent last season as a freshman, posting stellar averages: 27.1 points on 40.1 shooting, 7.3 rebounds, 3.3 assists, 2.3 steals, and 1.6 blocks per game. This season, she continues to impress, leading the USC Trojans to a 5-1 record in 6 games. In 33 minutes per game, Watkins is averaging 21.7 points, 6.3 rebounds, and 4.3 assists. Many believe her scoring average will increase, with some speculating that she could even surpass CaitlinClark's NCAA career scoring record. With at least 2 years left at USC, there's plenty of time for Watkins to cement her legacy. While comparisons to Clark are inevitable, one milestone eludes Clark: a national championship. Watkins has the potential to accomplish that feat. But there's no rush. Her development and future seem well orchestrated, pointing to a bright career ahead. Tomorrow, the Trojans host St. Louis in what should be a comfortable game for Watkins and her team. Keep an eye on this rising star as she continues her journey to basketball greatness.